So anyway, every other pallet goes on my truck, which is funny because it wouldn't be so bad if they'd let me. I mean, she's gone long enough that if I was able to go out there and throw a strap after she gets two of them side by side, but they don't let us. So they pretty much said, you gotta stay in your truck until you're completely loaded. So they're taking their dear sweet time. I did get my load that I pick up down in Russellville. It's taking me up to north of St. Louis. Paying over $2 a mile, but it's only like actually more than that because it's 300 and some miles and it's paying me almost 900 bucks. So it's a good load. Just a short run up there, so I'll pick that up tomorrow after I get this stuff off. So anyway, stay tuned. We'll be back because we're going to be here a while. All right, we are loaded up and ready to rock and roll. Let's get out of this place and go make this delivery. Catch you down the road. Guys, sorry I didn't get some more video in there for you on this one. We ended up taking the load down into Missouri. It was brutal. We ended up on some small 2-lane roads, and then to get down to Russellville, it ended up having me take AR-21, which is a 2-lane highway with 11% grades up and down. It's the first time I've ever had to have it in 4th gear going up a grade and it being empty. So I got down there and got the load of, it was basically a wood load coming up here to just west of St. Louis, and we got that off this morning. Then I came down here to pick up my load, but it was raining really bad and lightning, so they wouldn't let us take the load, or they wouldn't load me. Ended up getting some detention time. Basically, I had to come over here to a truck stop and park, and I'm going to be picking the load up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm definitely going to try to get some footage of this place. It's pretty cool. It's a dam that they've built, and it's on the Mississippi. I don't know what it is that they're doing over there. I'm basically picking up it's concrete forms, so I'll get some video of that. Taking this to North Carolina, and then I'm already pre-booked on a load from North Carolina going to Mississippi for the weekend. So I'll have to find some place where I'm going to do a reset at. At least I'll be able to pick and choose where it is that I want to stay at for the weekend. Then we'll see where we go from there. This has been a brutal week for me, though. Money-wise hasn't been fantastic. I know I said that the load going up to St. Louis paid a lot, but I wasn't about it. They wanted me to take the shortest route, which was going back up AR-21, and I wasn't doing that with a full load. It was brutal enough to do it empty that I decided, nope, not doing it. So I ended up taking 40 over to 55 and 55 up to St. Louis, 270 around the loop, and then dropping the load off. And then I basically had to come back down to Illinois down here to pick up a load right on the Mississippi. Like I said, raining too bad, so they weren't going to let me. They weren't going to load me. They didn't want to pay the overtime, is what they told the broker. So basically, my coordinator says, "Well, what are we paying the driver?" Because he showed up on time. I mean, my pickup time was till 4 o'clock. It stopped raining at about 2:45, and at 3 o'clock I walked in there wanting to get loaded, and they were saying that they didn't want to pay overtime. So my window was till 4. I don't get it. Anyway, I came over here, spend the night here for $200, pick up the load tomorrow, get it delivered on Friday, like I said, in North Carolina. So that's where we stand right now. I'm definitely going to be working on getting some more video up of the loads and some more flatbed footage of how it is that I tarp or strap or chain or whatever it is that I do. Like I said, I do have the GoPro. I did set it up, but the load that I set it up on, as you can see, as I was saying earlier, every other pallet that they were bringing out was going on the truck, and it was brutal. I mean, towards the end, I think they finally both started. There was a guy and a girl, and they both started trying to load me up, but wasn't worth it. I checked the video; it just wasn't worth throwing up there. Even if I sped it up, it was trash. So anyway, that's it for this last couple of days. Anyway, don't hit the subscribe button, thumbs up or thumbs down. It doesn't matter to me, as you know. Stay safe out there and keep it between the ditches.